In the dead of night, a master of disguise readies his intricate plan. With meticulous precision, he infiltrates the celebrity's mansion, blending seamlessly with the elite crowd. Evading high-tech security, he charms his way past every obstacle. The priceless artifacts gleam, tempting and vulnerable. Each step calculated, he outsmarts the surveillance with ease. Moments tick by as he secures his prize and vanishes into the shadows. The heist complete, leaving behind a bewildered security team. In the morning light, the mansion stands silent, its secrets stolen away. In a shadowy room, a man hatches a daring plan. Tonight, the art auction will be his target. Cutting-edge gadgets and careful strategy at his disposal. Security systems will be no match for his cunning. As the auction begins, tensions rise in the dimly lit hall. The time has come to set his plan in motion. With precision and nerve, the priceless art now in his hands, a grin forms on his face. A masterful heist executed flawlessly. The thief vanishes into the night, leaving only whispers of his audacious feat. On a seemingly ordinary cruise ship, whispers echo in empty corridors, planting seeds of doubt and fear. As night falls, shadows seem to move on their own, playing tricks on the terrified minds. Slowly, the truth dawns on the unsuspecting vacationers: they are not alone. Panic spreads like wildfire as the malevolent force manifests, feeding on their deepest fears. What was once a dream vacation turns into a nightmare voyage, with no escape in sight. The ship becomes a prison of horrors, trapping everyone in a waking nightmare. Desperation claws at their hearts, realizing they are at the mercy of a dark entity that thrives on their terror. As the ship sails deeper into unknown waters, each passenger faces their worst nightmares brought to life. The once joyful cruise now descends into a harrowing descent, where the only certainty is the relentless grip of fear. A clever con artist, posing as a wealthy investor, infiltrates a high-security auction house. His target, a priceless painting up for live auction. With wit and charm, he orchestrates a daring heist, pushing his intellect to the limit. The auction begins, tension thick in the air as bids rise. In a swift moment of deception, he outmaneuvers security, snatching the painting. A master of disguise, he seamlessly blends into the crowd, escaping with his valuable prize. The auction house is left in disbelief, the con artist vanishing into the night. In the heart of the city, a master thief plots his next move. Dressed in black, he moves with precision and grace through the shadows. The casino's security cameras are his eyes, the alarms mere background noise to his mind. Evading guards and censors, he reaches the vault undetected. With a soft click, the door swings open to reveal a fortune waiting to be taken. Swiftly, he gathers his prize and disappears into the night, leaving no trace behind. The master thief's legend grows, his name whispered in awe among his peers. The casino is left wondering how they were outsmarted by a shadow in the night. In a seaside town, a fishing community is plagued by mysterious vanishings. Locals whisper of a cursed pier that claims souls to the depths below. Fear shrouds the once idyllic village as each night brings more unexplained horrors. Desperation grips the town as the sinister truth of the pier's power emerges. Those who dare to investigate soon face the same dark fate. The waters hold a chilling secret that no one can escape. The cursed pier preys on the unsuspecting, ensnaring them in its watery grasp. As the moon casts an ominous glow over the harbor, the town becomes a graveyard of lost souls. The fishing community's peaceful existence is forever shattered by the sinister forces lurking beneath the waves. In the bustling city, a shadowy figure strikes under the cover of darkness. High-profile targets fall victim to his calculated schemes. Detectives scramble to unravel the thief's intricate plans. Each heist is flawlessly executed, leaving no trace behind. The city is in awe of the thief's intelligence and precision. As the stolen treasures pile up, the detectives grow more desperate for a lead. The city holds its breath as the thief continues to outwit those in pursuit. In a daring climax, the thief reveals his final masterpiece. The detectives are left stunned by the brilliance of his grand finale. In a city buzzing with wealth and allure, a shadow moves unseen. With meticulous planning and bold ingenuity, a clever thief orchestrates a series of daring heists on prestigious jewelry stores. Each operation unfolds like a carefully choreographed dance of deception and precision. Law enforcement, baffled by the thief's cunning tactics, find themselves chasing shadows and false leads. The thief's strategy involves exploiting vulnerabilities others overlook, leaving investigators grasping for clues in a maze of misdirection. As the heists escalate, tensions rise among rival criminals vying to uncover the mastermind behind these audacious crimes. Amidst the glittering spoils, one question echoes through the city: who will outsmart whom in this high-stakes game of cat and mouse? In the heart of the bustling casino, a man with a plan quietly slips through the shadows. With a gleam in his eye, he sets his sights on the prized diamond, displayed under tight security. Moments later, chaos erupts as he expertly orchestrates a distraction that captivates the entire room. While everyone is entranced, he moves effortlessly towards his target, his charm paving the way past unsuspecting guards. With the diamond in hand, he disappears into the night, leaving behind a baffled security team in his wake. And as the dawn breaks, the casino realizes it has been outwitted by a master thief who vanished without a trace, carrying the priceless gem with him. In a small town, a detective investigates peculiar disappearances. Clues lead to a web of secrets and deception. The town's dark underbelly slowly comes to light. Suspects abound, trust is scarce. The detective unravels the tangled mystery. Each revelation brings more questions than answers. The truth behind the disappearances shocks everyone. Secrets long buried surface in the investigation. The small town will never be the same again. A thrilling journey of mystery and revelation unfolds. In the dead of night, a shadowy figure approaches a high-tech security firm. With stealth and skill, the thief bypasses laser sensors and keypad codes. Equipped with state-of-the-art gadgets, the thief makes their way to the vault. Using a futuristic tool, the thief overrides the security systems effortlessly. The vault opens, revealing valuable data and treasures. With a smirk, the tech-savvy thief makes their daring escape. The security firm left in disbelief at the ingenious tactics used. The thief vanishes into the darkness, leaving behind a mystery no one can solve. The heist of the century, executed with precision and innovation. The tech world shaken by the audacity of one mastermind. A notorious thief uses advanced tech to pull off a daring heist. With precision and skill, he gains entry to the art gallery. Evading security, he bypasses all defenses with ease. The thief reaches the prized artwork, his target in sight. Swiftly, he disables alarms and makes his escape, leaving no trace behind. Investigators are left stunned by his cunning plan. The art world is shocked by the audacity of the heist. The thief disappears into the night, leaving only questions in his wake. In the heart of the city, a prestigious art museum stands home to priceless treasures. Tonight, behind its elegant facade, a heist unfolds meticulously. Cameras are hacked, sensors fooled. The mastermind's team moves with precision, unseen and unheard. They bypass vaults with cutting-edge technology, leaving no trace for investigators. As dawn approaches, the museum discovers its loss, baffled by the cunning brilliance that outwitted their defenses. The city awakens to whispers of the daring exploit, a tale of shadows and sophistication. The stolen art remains a mystery, tucked away by a mastermind whose name echoes in whispered awe. In the dead of night, a master thief waits in the shadows, ready to make history. With each step, he uses his photographic memory to navigate the labyrinth of security. Disguised in darkness, he outsmarts the most advanced measures effortlessly. The tension rises as he nears his ultimate prize, poised for the final move. In a daring display of deception, he overrides the last defenses with precision. With the target secured, the thief disappears into the night, leaving behind only mystery and wonder. In the dead of night, a mastermind plans his move. Surveillance cameras blink lazily, unaware of impending intrusion. Guards pace, confident in their fortress. But tonight their confidence will be tested. With precision, he disables alarms and bypasses sensors. Each step calculated, each second crucial. The safe, a formidable foe, yields to his expertise. Diamonds glitter in the darkness, his prize secured. Escaping unnoticed, he leaves behind a baffled security team. The island, once impenetrable, bears witness to his audacious feat. A heist executed flawlessly, a story whispered in the underworld's shadows. In the dead of night, a shadowy figure approaches the imposing bank vault. With precision and skill, he bypasses the sophisticated security systems. Each obstacle navigated brings him closer to the prize. The thief's heart races as he finally stands before the impenetrable vault door. With a flick of his wrist, the door slides open, revealing the treasures within. As the alarms blare and lights flash, he makes his daring escape. The thief disappears into the darkness, leaving behind a vault breached by sheer intelligence and audacity. The heist was a triumph of mind over machine, a legendary exploit in the annals of crime. In the heart of the city, a mastermind plans meticulously. Every detail, every code cracked, leading to the moment of truth. The digital fortress stands tall, but not impenetrable for him. A silent breach, a dance of keystrokes, a symphony of deception. The vault whispers open to his touch, revealing the treasures within. The authorities clueless, chasing shadows in the data stream. And as the last bytes fade into the void, he vanishes, leaving only a digital signature in his wake. In the dim light of her attic, a young woman stumbles upon an old, dusty book. Curiosity piqued, she opens it to find chilling tales of a malevolent spirit. Each story pulls her deeper into a world of fear and fascination. As she reads, shadows flicker in the corners of her room. Whispers echo, growing louder with every page turned. She brushes it off, convinced it's just her imagination. But soon the spirit begins to manifest, creeping into her reality. Objects move and cold drafts chill her spine. The line between fiction and horror blurs, leaving her terrified. In a desperate attempt to escape, she realizes the only way out is to confront the darkness she unleashed. The night was alive with eerie carnival music. A group of friends stumbled upon an old, abandoned carnival. Curiosity pulled them in despite the chill in the air. The rides creaked and groaned, as if welcoming them back. Laughter turned to screams as they discovered the twisted games. Each attraction revealed their darkest fears, trapping them in a nightmare. Shadows danced around them, whispering secrets of the past. Panic set in as they realized they were not alone. They had to confront their fears to escape the malevolent force. Together they fought for survival, hoping to see the dawn. A group of friends stumbles upon an old amusement park, its gates creaking ominously. Rumors swirl about the park being haunted, but curiosity pulls them inside. As they explore, laughter turns to unease when shadows flicker in the corners. Suddenly, a chilling wind sweeps through, awakening a malevolent spirit. The friends feel their deepest fears surfacing, each attraction twisting into a nightmare. A carousel spins wildly, revealing their darkest secrets. Panic sets in as they realize they're trapped in a loop of terror. They must confront their fears to escape the park's grasp. One by one they face their demons, finding strength in each other. As dawn breaks they flee, forever changed by the horrors they faced. In a quiet town, a young woman finds an old fishing lure at a yard sale. Intrigued, she takes it home and casts it into the lake. Suddenly, she sees ghostly figures rising from the water, their faces twisted in sorrow. Each spirit tells her their tragic story, pulling her deeper into their world. The lure grants her knowledge, but soon she becomes obsessed. The spirits grow restless, their whispers turning into desperate cries. One night, they reach for her, dragging her toward the depth. Panic sets in as she realizes the lure is cursed. With every use, she risks becoming one of them. In a final struggle, she must choose between the lure and her life. The sun dipped below the trees as the group of friends laughed, unaware of the darkness creeping in. They followed a narrow path. Panic set in as they realized they were lost, the woods closing in around them. Whispers echoed through the trees, chilling their bones and igniting their fears. Each friend faced their own nightmare, revealing secrets they had buried deep. Shadows danced just beyond their sight, taunting them with every step. As night fell, they huddled together, hearts racing, questioning their trust in one another. A figure emerged, cloaked in darkness, forcing them to confront their truths. In that moment, they understood the real horror was not the woods, but what they hid inside. Together, they took a deep breath, ready to face both the darkness outside and within. A mysterious, creaking staircase appears in a family's home, stirring unease among its members. As they learn its history, they are plunged into secrets and scares, but their courage can break the curse. Darkness gives way to light, fear to triumph, the haunted stairs to a newfound unity. Titled The Haunting Tales, opening shot, a young woman, alone in her attic, discovers an old, dusty book hidden in the shadows. The mysterious book is opened, revealing its sinister contents. The camera pans over the chilling tales of a malevolent spirit that preys on its readers' deepest fears. As she reads, the woman becomes obsessed with the stories and begins to sense an eerie presence in her life. Cut to the woman, noticeably disturbed, sitting in the dark, her eyes locked on the book. As she delves deeper into the stories, the spirit awakens, manifesting her deepest fears, her once quiet life now filled with shadows and inexplicable happenings. Cut to the woman recoiling in terror as objects mysteriously move around her. Scenes from her life now intricate with shivers, fear grips her as her day-to-day reality becomes a twisted reflection of the stories. Cut to final shot of the woman alone, her face reflecting the trauma she's experiencing. These tales, once just ink on paper, have turned her life into a haunting nightmare. Closing shot, the haunting book lies open on the floor, the last page turned as the camera fades to black. A dusty old fishing hook glimmers in the corner of a dimly lit attic, surrounded by memories. A young woman's eyes drift from the antiques to the hooks outside her window. The whispers of the past become stronger, pulling her towards answers that have eluded her family for decades. Resolving to unravel the mystery of the disappearances, she confronts the remnants of her beloved grandfather's secrets. Each step unearths not just answers, but vengeful spirits driven by a hunger for justice. A chilling truth emerges, and the young woman is left to face the decades-old nightmare her family once ignored. No one is prepared for the darkness that awaits, but she resolves to confront her family's past with courage and determination. The shadows of the past vanish slowly, and a new day begins to dawn over the small town now cleansed of its dark secrets. Far off in a small town, the old family heirloom, a dusty fishing hook, sits forgotten in the late grandfather's tackle box. As a young woman plucks it from the shadows, darkness stirs. Little did she know, the hook carried sinister connections to a chilling series of mysterious disappearances plaguing their town. Curiosity piqued, she delves into her grandfather's hidden past, a life shrouded in whispers and unspoken truths. As her investigation grows, so does her feverish dream of vengeful spirits lured by the accursed hook, each vanishing into the abyss without a trace. Unexpectedly, these apparitions begin to haunt her waking life, their furious spirits seeking retribution, a path leading back to her lineage. As the town remains in the hook's dark grasp, she must confront the horrifying truth, the corrosive past of her own bloodline. One finale question remains unanswered: is she doomed to follow in their tragic footsteps, forever burdened by the cursed heritage?